It's like a present, man. I'm just ready to open up and just get started with. So I'm ready. It's your boy Miami T, man, and this time I'm out. YouTube, what's good? What's good? It's your boy Miami T, man. So today, I'm gonna start this off the right way. Well, better yet, let's talk about last night. Okay, so I bought this 1985 Chevy Caprice, box Chevy. And I drove it, you know, I drove it over here. I'm in North Florida. So I drove it and it drove like a champ. The only thing I needed to do was put a battery in. Now, I got this yellow Optima battery, and when I tried to crank it, you know, the battery was dead. So I went and bought a cheap battery from Walmart, and I was thinking, like, you know, maybe you know, because the car was sitting up, that the battery, you know, was dead or whatever. Now these, you know, these pretty good batteries. They have a certain purpose, and you know, it costs, you know, a little decent price. Like I say, you get what you pay for. So with that being said, I drove the car yesterday to kind of, you know, clean it up a little bit and do some things to it. And all of a sudden it just went dead. It went dead. So it was some kind of wire that kind of burned out or whatever, which kind of killed a brand new battery. And to make matters worse, you know, like, it just died out. So I had to kind of take Big Sexy over here and, you know, like, bring it over, you know, kind of push it, you know, like tow truck style. And I don't know, my mechanic is coming Wednesday. He's gonna come Wednesday, and we're gonna get this thing figured out. So let me sit you right here. So I mean, you know, like I said, I cleaned up the interior a little bit, vacuumed it out a little bit. This car really smells old. So yesterday I did a lot of prep to it. I sprayed the engine down with engine degreaser. Now, like I said, not really worried too much about this setup because I don't think I'm gonna be keeping it. You know, it is look old, man. It really does. And like, it's missing something right there. I'm not a mechanic, so I'm not gonna act like I just know each and everything about this car. Now, let me see. Let me sit you right here. So this right here, Burnout. And I'm not saying that this is the problem. I'm really not even sure But I'm 99%. I believe that's the problem. Like, this car really, really look antique under here. But it's all good. It's all good because, you know, like I'm, you know, shout out to Dunk Master, man. I was talking to Dunk Master down at Miami Super Bowl car show, and I was telling him, man, I need to make my way up there to In-N-Out Motorsports. And he was like, yeah, man, come on through, man. You know, we'll hook you up. We got you. And yeah, man, I'm thinking, man, that's really the way I want to go. I think I really want to upgrade this thing because, man, before I had a 1967 Chevy C10, and I went through the whole carburetor thing, and man, it just was a real headache. You know, some of them, if you don't have just really fine-tuned engine and stuff, like it's so much stuff you got to go through, man. You know, trying to spray fluid on it, pour gas over into it, and it's just, you know, for me, I don't have that kind of patience, man. I get frustrated real easy. Like, I'm not gonna lie, man. I get so frustrated, man. I get like a baby almost. As soon as this thing died out on me yesterday, I was like, man, I just wasted money. I bought this damn car. It's not really what I really wanted it. And stuff like that just started running through my mind. Don't get me wrong when I say I wanted a Chevy. I definitely wanted a box Chevy. I really wanted that Broham, you know, but I couldn't find one. But the deal, man, $1,300, man. Who does that? And it was running. I couldn't walk away. I couldn't pass that up, man. I told my girl, like, hey, I gotta get it. I got to get it. Which right about now, you know, I supposed to been doing some things to the Tahoe, but you know, I put that on the back burner for, you know, because I wanted to get this and start, you know, doing this. Like, you know, I've been known for going to car shows and competing or whatever, and basically all my good stuff, man, I sold back to back, like too fast, you know. I don't know, man. People just coming at me left and right, man. So I went from like 9 cars down to like 7 cars, then dropped down from 7 cars to 4 cars. Then it just before I knew it, man, I was without a car, period. I was without one car. I ain't had nothing to ride in. I was like, damn. I had my Chevy Silverado, my Chevy Camaro, my Altima, my F-150, my Merc, my 72 Dunk, man, all that stuff, you know. I had another Tahoe. All that stuff just left. Back to back to back to back. So with that being said, man, you know, like I said, I had got frustrated and I was like, man, fuck it. I'm fixing to sell it, you know. I'm finna put it back up for sale. But and I got to keep my vision, man. You know, I got frustrated so fast. I got to keep my vision. And like I said, I've been wanting it. So now I'm gonna work with it. You know, I ain't gonna give up on it, man. I'm gonna work with it. I'm gonna make it do what it do. Let's see. Nah, I'm gonna go on back out. I'm gonna go to the back of it. Man, I just keep looking at that tag, man. Like, for those that you don't know, man, yeah, I'm from Dade County. I'm from Miami. I'm from Overtown. Left Overtown, moved to Coral Gables. Left Coral Gables, went to Mississippi. I lived in New Orleans for a hot second. Then I came back to Florida. Then I went back to Mississippi. Then I went to Atlanta. Really wasting my time in Atlanta. And now I'm back in Florida. I'm back home. So, like I said, man, I'm just waiting on the ideas to come, man. I can't wait for my damn, why do I always do this, man? I get tongue twisted or tongue tied or whatever. I'm just waiting on my mechanic, man, to get over here Wednesday. We're gonna make a list. We're gonna go through it, man, for sure. We're gonna make a real nice list. Man, look at that Chevy thing. It's like husband and wife, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, so check this out, man. I've been running, you know how everybody name cars? I ran through a few ideas in my head. At first, I was gonna call it Peppermint Patty because, you know, I figured it was white. But then when I opened the door jams and found out that it was once a different color, that white is not, you know, the original color. So that went out my mind. Then I thought about Boss Hogg. But then that's more like of a Texas thing. Now the Tahoe, I always been calling royalty because at one point I was gonna paint the Tahoe black. And I don't know, man. I end up calling it the Tahoe Big Sexy. I don't know, man. I think that might be the official name, man. Y'all give me some name for these boys. I was gonna call this one Boss Hogg and that one Big Sexy. Now, keep in mind, I am still giving this away. You know, when I reach that mark of 1,000 subscribers. And look at the Amazon lady checking me out. But this rust, man, I gotta get on this ASAP. Got to get on this ASAP. But I'm gonna make it do what it do, man. Got that real bounce, boy. Got to change them springs. Sometimes at the end of the day, when they say you don't want to buy another man's dreams, sometimes, you know, it's kind of best to go on and buy one all kind of dressed up. Somebody else has already gone through all the problems and the nightmares of hunting down parts and pieces, and then you can always repaint it. You can always switch it up to your taste, I feel. But then them hard to find, I don't know. At the end, when you start from scratch like this, and you take a few years, man, then, you know, it's cool. Cause at the end you can say, man, I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that. So it's just a little update, man. News flash, I did reach out to an editor, so hopefully we can collaborate, man, and my videos will get that much more interesting. Y'all lay around for it, man. It's your boy Miami T, Boss Hogg, Big Sexy. We gonna sign out, man. Stay tuned. New clip coming real soon. You want your screwdriver? Gotcha.
Hey, it's working.
Yeah, it's good. Appreciate it.
No problem.
You ain't gonna recognize it in a few months.
You putting 30s?
I might go 28s, 26s, but the motor, yeah, I gotta go big. Put a big LS. Nah, LS. Real horsepower, put a roller cam. I can't wait for it to go to the body shop. I got a crazy budget I'm gonna dump off into it. I'm gonna spend about 25,000 into it.
And white Paris, these gold rings.
It's gonna be a candy paint. I got it. It's a lot. All right, man. Yeah, man. I was just giving some of the maintenance crew, man, some ideas, man. He was telling me white paint and gold rims. I told him candy paint. He was like, man, put a 350. I said LS. So it's official. I'm gonna put an LS in it. Ideas pop in my head just like that. It's like, I don't know, I can have a conversation about something or see something else, then I get a brainstorm as to what I'm doing, and I can visually see it just that fast. So, man, y'all stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. Feel like Christmas right about now, man, because